Lately, the L Word Generation Q has not been showing our favorite Gigi the respect she deserves. So today we're going to be counting down the 5 hottest Gigi Ghorbani moments in the L Word. Now, keyword here is the hottest moments, not favorites. I may do another little top 5 for that. So these are specifically Gigi Ghorbani's 5 hottest moments on the L Word Generation Q. So starting out at number 5, we're coming in with the Bette and Gigi scene from season 2, episode 4, Lake House. Now, this would actually rank a lot higher for me. Again, these are my opinion. The only reason it's down at 5 is because it was super short. But I remember when I watched this episode, and I actually watched it like a couple of weeks early through like Showtime gave me access to it. And I remember just being, I didn't know what to do with myself with this scene because it was, yeah, just super realistic. I thought, it's my 2 favorite characters. And as much as I absolutely love and adore Bette and Tina and Dani and Gigi, there is a very special place in my heart for the unhinged, crazy, wild insanity that was Bette and Gigi. So coming in at number 4 is episode 4 from season 1, LA Times. And this, of course, was the Alice, Gigi, and Nat scene. Personally, I think this is one of the hottest scenes that L Word Generation Q has ever done. This scene was super hot. There's not much more to say about it. I think that it was absolutely great. Like the 3 actors were great. And also it's that kind of this scene, the type of actors, like them all being, it just is one of those things that I think that a lot of other actors wouldn't have been able to pull off a scene like this. I think it maybe would have come across as like not cringy, but just it wouldn't have come across well. Like I think there's very few people who could have pulled this off. And, thank the lesbian gods that Leisha, Seppi, and Stephanie were able to pull it off. And, if you haven't watched that episode in a while, I think you'll be surprised if you go back and watch it. It is one of the good ones from season 1. Coming in at number 3 is season 2, episode 8, Launch Party. And I'm sure most people know which scene I'm talking about. It is the famous Fuck Bette Porter scene where Dani and Gigi have their first hookup scene.
I go with Bette. Fuck Bette Porter.
Again, just awesome scene, super hot, like both actors amazing, and this is definitely one of the best moments from the entire season 2 of Generation Q. Okay, I'm gonna be super controversial here. I think even some people would think me putting that at 3 is controversial. These 2 are pretty interchangeable about, who's 1 and who's 2. It could be tied for 2 number 1 places, but coming in at number 2 is the season 2 episode 7 episode called Light, where Dani and Gigi finally have their first kiss. And I know a lot of hot scenes, like people would say, oh, make them sex scenes, but I absolutely love this scene. I prefer this scene to a lot of the other ones. And I think that most Dani and Gigi people, like point to this as, you know, the moment that everything really, really kicked off. And one of the reasons that I specifically said like this list is just for like the hottest moments is because there's so many other like great Dani and Gigi moments that are just like little and subtle, and it's not necessarily about them both being like absolutely gorgeous. It's to do with the actors and just the chemistry that they have with one another, not necessarily just like hooking up or something like that. I actually wanted to do this list after I saw something on Twitter. It was just this little video that someone had taken from the famous Gini in the bar night, which what a time to be alive. How young, free and innocent we were. But this little scene, they're playing one of the episodes, and it's the one where Dani and Gigi are like having breakfast together, and I'll play the clip here. What?
Oh, that's actually really cute.
This is what we put on.
But it's just scenes like that are like super sweet. And just when I saw that on Twitter today, I was like, oh, I really want to make today's video about Gigi, because I know this is silly, but I'm just like, I miss her, and I still have that like little rage that I'm like, how is this so fucked up when we had this amazing character, an amazing couple that had such a future on the show. So that's just my kind of little rant about why I did this video, and there's going to be much more Gigi content to come on the channel in some sort of balance of, you know, the show may not be giving her the respect that she deserves, but I know all the fans are. So that leads me into number one. And I know some people will say like, oh, the Dani and Gigi kiss should have been number one, but just purely hottest moments, cultural impact, if you will, is the Bette and Gigi scene from season 2, episode 2, Lean on Me. I mean, this moment too, like personally, it's my favorite two characters, but also probably the favorite character or like most popular lead character from the L Word, Bette, and then the most popular character from Gen Q, Gigi. Also, this scene has over 25 million views on YouTube. That's fucking insane, considering especially like the L Word. You know, it's a show that doesn't have like an enormous audience. So that's wild. I'm sure like 1 million of those views are me, but I absolutely just wanted to do a fun little video today. As I said, I absolutely fucking love Gigi Ghorbani, and I love Dani and Gigi, and it just fucking sucks. Like, there's no other way to put it. And I know I've been talking about Gigi and the fact that Seppi's leaving the show a lot, and it's just because I think it's bullshit. And I know there's a lot of people who, now that Gigi and Dani and Gigi aren't in the show anymore, that's the appeal is gone for them. But I will continue to do as much Dani and Gigi content as I can. Obviously, like, I can't produce new stuff with them, new scenes, but I will continue to talk about them. So make sure you're subscribed. And if you like Dani and Gigi, drop a like on the video. Let me know in the comments your thoughts and feelings. Go follow me on social media. And as always, make sure to stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.